my name's Nora, and I have a little bit of a dry throat today, hope you don't mind. Anyway, so today I'm gonna make my music vlog. I have a list of my top 15 favorite songs, and it's in a separate playlist in my iTunes folder. I usually listen to it whenever I'm really sad or just really ecstatic about something, or I don't know, just whenever I feel like it. And it's always changing, it's never really constant. Actually, I don't even know if it's in its finalized form right now. But it starts from my first song as being my favorite to the last, which is my least favorite, but still on my top 15 list. I don't have a favorite band. I think that every band kind of has their own thing going on for them, and they all have their own merit. And I love mixtapes. I make mixtapes for just about anybody. I just put together a bunch of songs, and the point of a mixtape is for songs to like flow together instead of just, being random tracks put on a CD. Did you know that Radiohead almost broke up over track listing? I now present to you the list of my 15 favorite songs in a series of jump cuts. Someday by The Strokes, which is why my favorite word in the entire world is someday. Life in Technicolor by Coldplay. The You and Me song by The Wannadies, which are a really, really great Swedish band. Santeria by Sublime. I Will Possess Your Heart, the full 8-minute long version by Death Cab for Cutie. Eben by Sublime. Winter Coats and Warm Smiles by Morgan Lawrence. He's not on iTunes, but you could check out his music at MySpace. And I got the song for free, so go download it. Death and All His Friends by Coldplay. Hey Jude by The Beatles. I went to Paul McCartney's concert when I was about 8, and I had no idea who the Beatles were. And then I grew up and I was like, oh my god, he was one of the members of the most famous band in the world. One of the only things that I remember from that concert was everybody singing along to Hey Jude, and it was just such a powerful moment, and I never even heard the song before, but I just love it a lot. Mary by The Subways. Somewhere Over the Rainbow by Iz. Well, his real name's Israel Kemikawa something. It's a really long Hawaiian name. From the Ritz to the Rubble by Arctic Monkeys. Electric Feel by MGMT. Sunday Morning by Maroon 5. Maybe I should change that. I'm not a big fan of that song anymore. The problem is that I always want to, whenever I download new songs, I want to put them all into my favorite songs list, but then within a few days I get tired of them. So only the ones that really stick it out are the ones that make it. I need to get a Vampire Weekend song in there. And then Epoch Coda by Emarosa. This was when they were still in their Screamo phase, and I don't really listen to Screamo anymore or anything hardcore really. But when I first heard this song, I cried. The first part, okay, you're gonna look it up right now and be like, oh my god, Nora's such a wimp. But then the second part of the song, oh my gosh, it's such a great song. It's not like that hardcore death metal, it's a Christian band, it's a really, really good band. Well, not anymore, now that they changed their lead singer, now they're this pop punk band, and Well, the genres that I love are indie rock, alternative, soft rock, a little classic rock maybe. Not really the 80s kind of classic rock, like the Beatles classic rock. Alright, well, I can't pick a favorite band, but just to give you an idea of the bands that I listen to. Vampire Weekend, Arctic Monkeys, The Strokes, which is one of my personal favorites, Coldplay, okay, I know, I'm soft, whatever, I love Coldplay. If you guys know any good bands that are kind of like The Strokes or Vampire Weekend, leave them in the comments because I really want to hear them. And you guys have probably seen my poster wall, it was in my last video. The bands that I have on there, I don't really listen to that much anymore. I've got AC/DC, All American Rejects, Led Zeppelin. I guess that was kind of in that stage where I'm like, yeah, everybody listens to Led Zeppelin, so I'm going to put Led Zeppelin on my wall. AC/DC, I don't even listen to AC/DC, but what the heck, let's get an AC/DC poster up there because they're selling it in Spencer's. My favorite album is Viva La Vida by Coldplay, which I absolutely adore because it's, it actually has a theme. It's not just a bunch of music put together by this one artist. If you guys didn't know, Viva La Vida is actually an album about war, if you didn't infer from the cover. Viva La Vida in Spanish means live your life, or it could mean long live life, which I think is really beautiful. No, but seriously, I think that this album is a work of art. A celebration of life, I suppose. It tells about war from every perspective. For example, Violet Hill is about a soldier that doesn't want to go and fight. Strawberry Swing is about a soldier reminiscing on his childhood and thinking about how things were so innocent then and, now he has to go kill people. And my absolute favorite, which is in my top 15, is Death and All His Friends. It's the very last song in the album, and I think that says a lot because Death has friends. Wow, you're a genius, Nora. Let me finish. His friends aren't just dead people. They're things like greed and jealousy and hate and all those things because they all bring you to death. The whole album isn't just don't kill each other in war. It's also about don't kill yourselves, you know, in reality, hating people and being jealous and, you know, not living, which I think is beautiful. And then at the very end, there's a little part, like an outro, which features the music from Life in Technicolor, which is also one of the songs in my top 15. It talks about the desire to escape. The desire to just, you know, let's just go and forget about everything. Viva La Vida is a beautiful album, and I wish that there were more albums like it, and that is just why I think music is wonderful. That's why I love music so much, because it's not just something to dance to, it's something to appreciate and weep over and rejoice with. And my foot's falling asleep because I'm sitting on it. Leave me a comment telling me what kind of music you like. And subscribe to FilmforFive, and subscribe to me. I'm your favorite Emma Tyne. I know. Okay, well, bye-bye.